an EPA cycle. We achieved 520. We like to underpromise and overdeliver. We'd indicated it would be 517, and we confirmed that this year that's a genuine US government confirmed rating, independently verified. And this is over 100 miles more range than the best of the competition. And this is a landmark. But let me tell you, anyone could do this by just stuffing a whole bunch of batteries in. That would be a pretty dumb thing, wouldn't it? That's the last thing we should be doing, stuffing more batteries in to achieve range. That's what I call dumb range. So I put it to you that efficiency is the new imperative. What do I mean by that? If we can go further with less batteries, that's true environmentalism. And how can we do that? Through high technology. Let's have a look at what this means. So here we have the longest range electric vehicles recorded in the US by the EPA rating standard. And if you look, the top 6, there's a common theme there, they're all lucids. This is real. This is validated by the US government Environmental Protection Agency. You can see that lucid holds the crown for range. But, as I say, to do that with a big battery pack, that's pretty dumb. That's not what the planet needs. We want to do this with less batteries. And we've achieved this 516 miles range in the case of our Grand Touring car for just a 112 kilowatt-hour battery pack. That's unprecedented. That means we can go 4.6 miles per kilowatt hour. This, ladies and gentlemen, is truly the litmus of the technological prowess of an EV company. And I believe the future will be defined by a tech race between the companies that adopt and embrace EV technology. And that's why I would believe Tesla's value today of over $1 trillion is based upon its technological prowess. Other companies buy parts and components, motors, inverters, and batteries off the shelf. To the best of my knowledge, there are only 2 EV companies in the world today that design, develop, and manufacture not just their own battery packs, but their motors, their inverters, the software, even the transmission. And those 2 companies are Tesla and Lucid. Now, what does this mean? Step 1 on the chessboard, I can go over 500 miles. I can create a technological tour de force that will define our brand. I believe that brand is defined by product. There are countless precedents in commerce where product has defined brand. Model S defined Tesla. Lucid Air will define Lucid. But the next move on the chessboard will be enabling us to create a car with a more modest range, competitive range, at say 400 miles. And because we've got this incredible efficiency, we can achieve this with a smaller battery pack. And that means less cost, because the battery is the biggest single cost item in the car. We can go competitive at 400 miles with an 88 kilowatt-hour pack, which is lighter, more cost-effective, takes up less room than anyone else. And then we turn this, what is now a technological advantage, on its head to become a commercial advantage. Lighter car, lower costs. And what does that mean? Well, let's look at where we're going to be in a year or two's time. Right now, Dream Edition car is $169,000 US. My dream is to get to a pure version of Lucid Air in the $70,000 price point. And look at the volume sensitivity here to price. And here's the enabler, our efficiency to get the cost down by minimizing the size of the battery pack in a way no one else can. And in readiness for that, although we've built a 1 million square foot state-of-the-art electric vehicle factory, the first in North America, we're already quadrupling the size. These pictures were taken just a couple of weeks ago, expanding by 2.85 million square feet, quadrupling the size so that we can go from a 30,000 units per annum capability to 90,000. And it's really my dream that we can help catalyze, with this knowledge and this manufacturing prowess, help catalyze the genesis of an EV industry here in the kingdom. And all mankind will benefit from that. The kingdom will benefit, but we all benefit from the environmental consequences of going to a sustainable mobility model. So, we come full circle back to Lucid Air, inspired by the desert sand. I'm catching a plane immediately as I leave here, back to California.